just arriving in Kitgum, which is an area that was hugely affected by troubles in the 1990s. Child abductions, child soldiers, and dreadful things happening in the bush, which resulted in a lot of the countryside becoming neglected as people gathered together in camps. Most people have gone home from the camps now, but there's massive social issues still, with a lot of infrastructure needed to recover. The village Baptist church on the outskirts of Kitgum.
We became to know ACET in 2002, and they are supporting us so much. We would like to single out ACET for their outstanding, support.
A group from the local Baptist church here in this community, which is right on the edges of Kitgum. Kitgum, an area that's been ravaged by civil wars and all kinds of conflicts, but is now at peace. The church has recently been encouraged to test its congregation for HIV. A number have HIV, and they know that because members of the church have felt comfortable about disclosing their status, and that's been a very important part of being able to begin care for people with HIV and AIDS within the community, and of course then planning other supports, including looking after orphans and vulnerable children.
It was, a kind of a feeling that compelled them, because the very members of their church, some of them were already infected and affected with HIV. So they could not sit back. They thought of coming out to, seek for support. The one outstanding support, which is training of the church members, especially the leaders, on how to fight HIV and AIDS. Through their trainings, most of our church members have now come out clearly, without fear, to testify that I have HIV and I'm living with it. And then they were also helped to be linked to different health facilities, so that they get more, technical advice from the health units and the hospitals. Through the same training and then advice and linking the church to the health unit, they were able to invite the medical personnel to come and do HIV testing within the church. And I have to testify that the knowledge that ACET has inculcated in our minds will never get out of us. From 2012, we initiated a committee which is concerned with HIV and AIDS activities within the church, and they're very active.
These are the few.
Just like
60, about 60 people.
So about 60 were tested.
Yeah.
How many were positive?
In fact, the result they did not release out.
They didn't release.
Yeah. In fact, I met 3 of them. Those who came out and said, "Pastor, I'm HIV positive." Child-aided family.
Okay,
The orphans who are left,
Okay.
and they are living on their own, so they were being given support by the Kitgum.
And train them on how to support married couples in the fight of HIV and AIDS. Many married couples whose marriage was already almost breaking down are now stabilized, and they're doing very well. Discrimination has gone down because of the support from ACET in terms of guidance, counseling, and training. They were able to, form a sports and games club. At the moment, they have clubs for football and netball, and recently they participated in a kind of league, and they won a trophy.
Yes, we have one trophy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well done.
So there's a whole range of services and programs that have been happening from this church, including life skills teaching in local schools and so on. But now what they wanted to do is to extend into a loans and savings association, which will help the women in particular with income. It will help to generate support for orphans and vulnerable children. It will help them to finance a number of their own social action programs without the need for constant top-ups or funding from outside Uganda. Goodbye, you guys.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Right.